Wait for me, a guide to your health well-being. A guide to your health and well-being. www.simonyans.com. Wait for me. A guide to your health and well-being. Discover the top secret fat loss secret everyone's talking about here. New breakthrough secret discovered by Lady Doctor has other doctors baffled. Find out how Dr. Suzanne Gooderkonst discovered how calories, carbs, and such have far less to do with the real reason you're fat and can't seem to lose weight regardless of what you do. But hurry, as lobbyists want her secret forever banned because it threatens the food and drug companies' continued stronghold on the masses in order for them to remain rich at the cost of your health. About us. Dear friend, thanks for downloading this mini ebook. The articles in this ebook covers topics about stretching, exercise and pregnancy, weight loss, makeup and skin care. SimonYans.com is about your general health and well-being. Benefits of stretching. The body is flexible. It is supposed to be flexible. You must be able to bend and reach that something you dropped on the floor. You must be able to zip the back of your favorite dress on your own. You must be able to reach that book you need to read at the top shelf. These are simple activities. Nothing grand about them. You merely stretched out a bit. However, if there are difficulties in doing such simple motions, then you have to stretch your limits. You already need a stretching program. What is stretching? Stretching is simply the act of extending to full length the body or simply a part of it. This activity involves straightening or stretching the structure or the limbs. How does one do the stretching? Stretching is fairly easy. As mentioned in the introduction, it is involved in the normal activities. It can be done by any people, regardless of age. However, the extent of stretching and flexing differs. The muscles tighten as a person ages. The range of joint movements can be minimized. This can very well obstruct an on-the-go lifestyle. That is why as the person grows older, bending or flexing becomes more limited. This is why stretching regularly, as part of a routine, is very important. Simple stretches can be done every day. It can be incorporated in the lifestyle and the daily activities. It does not require much of your time. Stretching exercises can also be done while training. Actually, stretching is an essential part of any training or sport. It must be done first before anything else. Stretching the body and the limbs is a good preparation for a more rigorous activity. Most athletes would do the sit and reach, wherein they position on the floor, extend their legs and reach the tip of their foot with the tip of their hand. Actually, most trainers actually require their athletes to really do the stretching before playing. There is actually an ideal length of time in stretching. It is best to do it in 10 minutes. This will give the body enough opportunity to move and flex the muscles, thus preparing it for more complicated and strenuous movements. Experts, however, would frown upon going way beyond 10 minutes. Stretching the exercise to 30 minutes or more will already wear out the body. This will not be favorable if one is preparing for a game. What are the benefits of stretching? 1. Increase the range of movement as one constantly do the stretching exercises. The length of the muscles and the tendons are also increased. This will help in increasing the range of your movement. Thus, the limbs and joints will be able to move way before an injury can take place. You are definitely physically fit. 2. Increased ability to perform skills. When you have a wide range of movement, the more you will be able to do more things. For example, you can jump high without feeling any pain when you land back on the floor. This will also help you start a new sport or improve more if you are in one. Stretching in this aspect also allows you to have a more active lifestyle. 3. Injury prevention. One can prevent injury to joints, tendons and muscles with stretching. When the muscles and tendons are well flexed, they are considered in good working order. This will help in a faster recovery and decreased soreness. The muscles of the body will be able to take more exhausting and rigorous movements with less probability of being injured. 4. Reduce muscle tension. If the muscles are given their regular exercises and stretching, it is less likely that they will contract. This will definitely relieve you of any muscle pain or problems. 5. Enhance energy. Being able to move more will also give you more energy. Stretching will also help enhance your awareness, like knowing that you have a body that is capable of doing many things. As such, you are going to be more driven to move rather than sulk in the corner. 6. Reduces cholesterol. Research also shows that doing prolonged stretching exercises, like yoga, will help reduce the cholesterol in the body. This of course must be done with a healthy diet at hand. This could prevent and even reverse the hardening of the arteries, allowing you to avoid coronary diseases. Incorporate stretching in your everyday lifestyle. It has benefits you cannot say no to. It also does not require much. It can be your usual activities, bending and flexing every now and then. After all, your fitness is everything, so do what it takes to keep the body healthy. Exercise and pregnancy. Prescribing a medication for pregnant women is a complex process. Before obstetricians and gynecologists decide which dose of which drug can best treat a condition without putting any harmful side effects on the mother and the baby, they consider the patient's age, general health, the number of months before delivery, tolerance for medications, and any other drugs the pregnant patient may be taking. Prescribing exercise on pregnant women has to be just as scientific and precise. The type, intensity, frequency, and duration of a dose of exercise are all critical. One person's healthy, vigorous workout could be hazardous to another. These dangers may be greater in pregnant women because they are more likely to have strains and other serious side effects for the would-be mother. However, if exercise will be implemented and carried out in a normal, average range, exercise will not have an effect on the overall condition of the pregnancy and especially on labor or delivery. Pregnancy. Quality prenatal care should be given to a mother during her pregnancy. She should be prepared for the normal delivery of a healthy baby. Complications should be prevented at all costs. All of these things are boiled down to the fact that a pregnant woman should be cared in such a way that she will not be compelled to do vigorous work but should not also stay in bed and be inactive until she gives birth to her baby. Consequently, a pregnant woman's condition varies in relation to the growth and development of the baby inside her womb. Therefore, it is necessary that proper health guidance be provided by her physician during her visit. Moreover, it is important to keep the pregnant woman's life active in order to promote good health, not only for her but also for the baby. Most importantly, physical conditions like blood pressure, weight and health status is usually monitored during the pregnant woman's visit to her doctor. For this reason, it is significant to note that exercise can be the #1 factor in order to keep these aspects in good condition. As the health experts contend, adequate physical and emotional information is needed by a pregnant woman to prepare her for delivery. She needs practical health messages and keeping herself and the baby healthy. Hence, for mothers or would-be mothers who are not yet aware why they should exert some effort in engaging into moderate, normal exercise, here is a list of some of its benefits so that you will be able to understand the reason why pregnant women have to exercise regularly. 1. Defiance against fatigue. As muscle becomes fatigued, it produces less force. To accomplish a task like climbing the stairs, for example, or shoveling snow, more units of muscle must be called into play to back up the wearied muscles. The tired muscles are both less efficient and less effective. Hence, this will just put more strain on the pregnant woman because of the weight that is continuously adding up each day. That is why tired muscles will usually result to leg cramps or sore muscles. What every pregnant woman must know is that exercise improves the condition of the muscles and their ability to work longer without fatigue. 2. Reduce backaches. Even when you sit or stand, some muscles are working, and such relatively easy postures can tax some muscles and cause fatigue. The muscles of the lower back, for example, can be exhausted and worn out by the effort of keeping erect when a pregnant woman stands still for several hours. With exercise, a pregnant woman can correct this error by developing her posture. 3. Increase the amount of oxygen. Work and exercise rely on glycogen, a substance produced by the body from complex carbohydrates and stored muscles and liver. The supply of glycogen in the muscles determines and limits the duration of activity. Exercise depletes the glycogen in the muscles and leads to tiredness. However, when glycogen is depleted by strenuous activity, it is replaced in quantities greater than before, as if the body recognized the need to lay in a larger supply of fuel. Hence, oxidation is essential for converting glycogen to the energy that pregnant women need to wiggle a finger, flex a muscle, or practice the lungs and heart for some blowing action during normal delivery. These are just some of the many benefits exercise can bring to pregnant women. Besides, nothing is completely wrong for a pregnant woman doing some moderate exercises. The only important thing to remember is that before starting an exercise program, whether pregnant or not, it is best to consult your doctor. As they say, doctors know best. 10 things you should know about stretching. Before fitness training, one must give importance to doing warm-up or stretching exercises to prevent accidents or to enhance the output during the training. There are also a number of precautionary measures and tips to serve as guidelines when doing fitness exercises. Here are some of them. 1. To increase your flexibility and to avoid injuries, stretch before and after workout. Almost everyone knows that stretching before workout prevents injuries during the exercises, but only few people know that stretching after workout, when muscles are still warm, can increase flexibility. 2. Hold your stretching position for more than 60 seconds to increase flexibility. While holding your position for 20 seconds is enough for warm-ups, holding each position for at least 60 seconds will develop the body's flexibility. 3. Do not go into a stretching position then immediately return to the relaxed position, and do it repeatedly. This is more appropriately termed as bouncing while in a position. When stretching, hold that position for several seconds, and then slowly relax. You may do this exercise repeatedly this way. Bouncing or forcing yourself into a position during stretching can strain or damage some joints or muscles. 4. Work slowly in increments instead of immediately proceeding to doing the hardest exercise or position. 5. Make sure that you have stretched or warmed up all muscle groups. For some people, even if they have strong bodies, they tend to neglect the neck when working out of stretching. Stretching the neck muscles can be as simple as placing the palm of one's hand against the front of the head and pushing it. Then, do the same to the sides and the back of the head. 6. Stretch regularly to continually increase your range of movements and your level of flexibility and strength. 7. Work out considering only your capabilities and not of others. Do not force yourself to do exercises that you are not yet capable of just because there are people who can do it. Increase your limits slowly. Listen to your body. There are days when your body may be too tired that you may have to consider reducing your range of motion. 8. Learn to rest. Rest in between sets and stations to make sure that the body has enough time to recover its energy. Also, it is advisable that you don't work the same muscle groups consecutively for 2 days. The muscles grow during the period when you rest and not when you are working out. 9. Do aerobic exercises to strengthen your heart. Aerobic exercises are those physical activities that much oxygen for fuel. This includes cardiovascular exercises such as skipping rope, running or swimming. 10. Music may help you when you want to train for longer periods or to increase your intensity. You can use MP3 players, CD players or lightweight AM radio receivers for this. Just make sure that you brought your headset with you so you wouldn't disturb people who don't prefer music while exercising. Apart from preventing injuries and increasing one's limit, It is also said that stretching is good for a tired body and also for a stressed mind and spirit. Weight loss using green tea. Many people are now turning to inexpensive and natural green tea weight loss plans to help them in their weight control efforts. It is simple too. Green tea can be drunk like any other tea, usually without milk or sweeteners, or if you do not like the taste you can purchase green tea extract. Research has shown that green tea helps to reduce weight by stimulating the body's thermogenesis process, which increases the expenditure of energy and the oxidization of fat in the body. Many compounds found in plants have this effect. The special thing about green tea is that it does not increase the heart rate, and is therefore believed to be safer than diet pills such as ephedrine that also work by stimulating thermogenesis. A lot of people who are overweight have or are at risk of developing hypertension and other cardiovascular problems, so the fact that green tea does not put pressure on the heart makes it a good choice. Ephedrine is not usually recommended if you are in this group, but green tea is considered a safe option. It means that you can gradually increase your exercise levels without increasing your risk of heart problems. There are only two ways to lose weight. One way is by eating less, consuming fewer calories, and the other is by increasing expenditure of energy, using up more calories. Green tea works by increasing output, and this can be by around 4%. Most scientists believe that this is caused by the high quantity of catechine that is in the tea and its extract. Green tea has the added benefit of containing powerful antioxidants that may be beneficial to your health in many ways, strengthening the immune system and protecting against disease. Keep in mind that green tea does contain caffeine, so you should cut out coffee and other forms of tea while you are taking it. Decaffeinated green tea is not recommended because the chemical processes that are used to remove the caffeine may destroy the beneficial properties of the plant. At the same time, you will need to exercise control in what you eat. If you eat more to compensate for the calories that are burnt by the tea, you will not lose any weight. Keeping to the same calorific intake that you have now and taking green tea should result in gradual weight loss and better energy levels over a few weeks. You can of course increase the speed of this by reducing calorie consumption and or increasing exercise. Green tea is a simple, easy and inexpensive weight control aid that can easily be incorporated into any weight loss program. The choice of tea or extract offers something for everybody. Natural and safe, green tea weight loss should feature in your program if you want to keep the weight off permanently. 15 great ways to lose weight. Want to lose weight fast? It's easy to say goodbye to 10 pounds of unwanted fat with these easy diet tips. Just pay attention to what you eat and be sure to have good tasting, fresh and healthy food including snacks. Fill up on vegetables and keep your taste buds happy with fruit. No need to make sacrifices. Just follow these simple guidelines to lose your first 10 pounds, last 10 pounds, or give your weight loss program a boost when it seems to have stuttered to a halt. This is a balanced and flexible plan that you can use for as long as you want. 1. Keep a note of everything that you eat and drink. You do not need to estimate calories. Just write down what it was that you had and the approximate quantity. You will find that being more aware of what you are eating helps you to plan healthy meals and snacks. 2. Halve your intake of all pure or added fats. This means using half as much butter or spread on your bread, toast, muffins and potatoes, half the usual amount of mayonnaise or sauce on your salad, and half the oil in the fry pan every time. 3. Limit treats containing sugar to 3 times per week. This includes chocolate, ice cream, desserts, cake, pastries, cookies, etc. 4. Include a lower fat source of protein at most meals, chicken, fish, beans, cottage cheese, or low-fat yogurt. Have eggs, nuts and red meat occasionally but not every day. 5. Plan at least one lunch and dinner every week without meat or cheese. Build those meals around whole grains, vegetables and beans to increase fiber and reduce fat. 6. Reduce the fat content in your milk products. If you are currently drinking whole milk, reduce to 2% fat. From 2% reduce to 1%. Choose lower fat cheese and yogurt. When you buy yogurt, also check that it does not contain sugar. 7. Have at least 2 servings of fruit every day. This can be for dessert or snacks. Choose fruit that is in season. 8. Drink water instead of sodas, juices, milky drinks or alcohol. Avoid diet soda, the sweet taste only encourages you to crave sugar. Hot water with a slice of lemon can be very refreshing in the morning. 9. Include at least 2 servings of vegetables at lunch and dinner. If you are getting hungry, have more. 10. Eat slowly. The body is slow to register when you are full, and it is easy to eat too much if you are racing through your meals. 11. Grated carrot makes a great snack. You will find that a grated carrot is much more filling than a whole carrot. Strange but true. 12. Use whole grains wherever possible. The fiber will give you a fuller feeling and also help your digestion. 13. Choose food that you can chew. Again, this will increase your fiber intake, and the act of chewing will make you feel more satisfied too. This means eating fruit instead of drinking juice. If you have soup, make sure it is chunky. 14. Plan your meals and snacks ahead of time. Plan your shopping to make a list of what you need and stick to it. If you just grab something when you are feeling hungry, you will probably choose high-calorie food. 15. Always switch off the TV when you eat. That includes snacks as well as meals. Studies have proved that we eat larger portions in front of the TV, probably because we are much less aware of what we are eating. When you eat, only eat if you want to lose weight fast. Fad diets, why are they bad? It is not surprising that many people wonder why fad diets are bad when they seem to get results. You will find many sites on the internet claiming significant weight loss in just a few days. That type of weight loss is always temporary. It is usually 90% water, which will be put straight back on as soon as your body rehydrates, which it must do if you are not going to suffer severe health problems or die. Other fad diets are not so obviously crash diets with outrageous claims, but they are overhyped diet plans that tend to be fashionable for a while and usually make a lot of money for the inventor in associated product sales. In the best cases, these are good nutrition plans which will help you lose weight, but which you could probably have gotten for free from your doctor. In the worst cases, they will prove so difficult to follow that you will give up after a week. The bad of fad diets. 1. Diets that promise quick and easy weight loss are usually based on eating more of one food type and none of another. These do not give the benefits that you would get from a balanced diet. They may suggest you take supplements, but many supplements are not absorbed by the body unless they are taken along with the foods that the diet has banned. After a few weeks, if you stick to it that long, you may begin to develop nutritional deficiencies. 2. Fad diets are often boring and over-restrictive. After the novelty of the first day or two, you will not enjoy your meals. You will then start to crave food constantly and will break the diet. You may even feel guilty, thinking it is your fault that you did not lose weight. 3. Most fad diets do not follow recommendations of the American Heart Association and similar bodies for fat levels in a diet. Often the diet will recommend high-fat foods and low carbs, which if taken long-term, could result in heart disease. The promoters may tell you that the diet is only intended to be followed for a short time. But you probably will not reach your goal weight in that time, and then, what? You either continue with a plan that is not good for your health, or stop and probably gain back what you lost. 4. Many fad diets do not help you to incorporate enough servings of fruits and vegetables in your weight loss program, or give you the variety of foods that your body needs. 5. Quick weight loss diets are just a temporary solution and do not help you to make permanent changes to your eating habits. permanent changes are the only way to remain at your target weight once you reach it. Fad diets encourage yo-yo diet binge cycles of fast weight loss and equally fast weight gain. This is worse for your health and your self-esteem than if you had stayed overweight all the time. Whatever the publicity materials may say, these diets will not help you in the long term. The best way to sustain weight loss is to eat a varied and healthy diet. Do not overeat, exercise regularly and avoid fad diets. Health and fitness. Being active makes a person healthy and strong. It is not just for people who have a weight problem but for everyone who likes to stay fit. There is a lot a person can do, such jog or walk every morning, play basketball or any other sport with friends, but if a person wants to have muscles and look lean, then one can sign up and work out in a gym. People work out for 3 reasons. The first is that the person is overweight and the only way to lose those extra pounds will be to reduce one's calorie intake and at the same time work out in the gym. The second is that the person is underweight and the only way to add extra pounds is to have more calories in one's diet and work out. The third is just for fun and to keep that person in shape. The best exercise plan should have cardiovascular and weight training exercises. This helps burn calories and increase the muscle-to-fat ratio that will increase one's metabolism and gain or lose weight. Just like taking any medicine, one should first consult the doctor before undergoing any form of exercise. Here are some benefits of exercising. 1. It is the easiest way to maintain and improve one's health from a variety of diseases and premature death. 2. Studies have shown that it makes a person feels happier and increases one's self-esteem, preventing one from falling into depression or anxiety. 3. An active lifestyle makes a person live longer than a person who doesn't. Working out for someone who has not done it before should be done gradually. Endurance will not be built in a day and doing it repeatedly will surely be beneficial to the person. It is advisable to work out regularly with a reasonable diet. A person can consult with a dietitian or a health professional to really help plan a good diet program. It starts by evaluating the lifestyle and the health of the patient before any program can be made. Afterwards, this is thoroughly discussed and recommended to the person, who usually consists of an eating plan and an exercise program that does not require the use of supplements or one to purchase any expensive fitness equipment. A good diet should have food from all the food groups. This is made up by 2 things. The first is carbohydrates. The food that a person consumes should have vitamins, minerals and fiber. A lot of this can come from oats, rice, potatoes and cereals. The best still come from vegetables and fruits, since these have phytochemicals, enzymes and micronutrients that are essential for a healthy diet. The second is fat, which can come from mono and polysaturated food sources rather than animal fats. Since fat contains more than double the number of calories in food, this should be taken in small quantities to gain or lose weight. Another way to stay healthy is to give up some vices. Most people smoke and drink. Smoking has been proven to cause lung cancer and other diseases, as well complications for women giving birth. Excessive drinking has also shown to do the same. For people who don't smoke, it is best to stay away from people who do, since studies have shown that non-smokers are also at risk of developing cancer due to secondary smoke inhalation. Tips for makeup and skin care. Makeup and skin care is generally regarded as women's forte. Men seldom indulge in makeup and skin care. Many men do care for their skin, but makeup is really alien to most men. Treating makeup and skin care as different topics wouldn't make sense. After all, makeup will work only if the skin is healthy. So how do you exercise makeup and skin care together? Here are some tips for makeup and skin care. Always have skin care on mind, whether you are buying products for makeup or actually applying them onto your skin after you have bought them. So what you are buying is a makeup and skin care product, not just a makeup product. Check the ingredients to see if it contains things that you might be allergic to. Also check if it contains high concentration chemicals that can harm your skin. Makeup and skincare is also about testing the products before using them. So, apply the makeup on a small patch of skin, for example earlobes, and check how your skin reacts to it. Keep track of expiry date on your makeup products and never use them beyond the expiry date. In fact, some products, for example vitamin C based products, if not stored properly, get spoiled much earlier than the expiry date. Cleanliness is an important part of makeup and skincare procedure. Sharpen your eyeliners regularly and keep all your makeup equipment clean at all times. You might fix a date, each month, for overhauling of your equipment. As part of cleanliness, your makeup and skincare procedure should also include keeping your hair clean at all times. Nail care is another important aspect of makeup and skincare. Use a good quality nail polish and always keep your nails clean. Once you are done with cleaning and polishing your nails, you should rub in cuticle oil at the edges of the nail. If you have deep-set eyes, you should use a liquid eyeliner instead of a pencil one. This will prevent smudging at the deep edges of your eyelid. If you have a skin disorder, for example acne, you should not apply heavy or chemical-based makeup. Consult your dermatologist if you are not sure about the makeup products that you can use while you have acne or other skin disorder. Never try to squeeze pimples/acne. Remember that makeup and skin care should not conflict each other. Use a mild makeup remover, instead of just washing it away. Another important makeup and skin care procedure is the following golden rule: never sleep with your makeup on. While applying a deodorant, make sure that you maintain the recommended distance between the nozzle and your skin, as mentioned on the deodorant pack. So, makeup and skin care should always go hand in hand. Do not try to treat makeup and skin care differently. The GI8 Food Guide, where good food is made easy. You can find hundreds of simple and delicious recipes ideas, read informative food articles and view recipe videos. Get your bonus recipe ebooks with over 500 delicious recipes when you join free. Visit www.gr8foodguide.com for recipes, food articles and videos.